All right, all fitness chicks, we all know what the banana roll is. I didn't have a banana, so we're gonna have a zucchini roll, okay? This is just to give you the visual, but I know everybody right now is obsessed with the booty and everybody knows about the banana roll. Let me show you what it would look like. So if we have fascial adhesions that come up and then our booty drops down on it, there creates like a little fat pocket here, okay? And I think of it like a ravioli, meaning, you know, the ravioli part has the stuffing. And so right here we have fascia problems, right here we have fascia problems. Yeah, so these are some fascia bands that we can get rid of. But where these even start from is when the glute is not built up. And so the glute pushes down and actually creates these lines, and then they get adhesed. So the way to fix banana roll is there's two things that you really need to do. Number one, you really gotta blast the back side of this leg. What you're gonna do is you're gonna oil up, and as she is doing it, I'm gonna explain scientifically a little bit about the process. And I can also show you some ultrasound images where we looked at fascia over a 90-day period with the use of the FasciaBlaster. You want to start off hot, so this is something you do post-workout. You would do it in the sauna ideally. And what she is doing is she is basically going through the top layer of the fascia tissue, and as that layer starts to open, the claws of the FasciaBlaster keep going further and further down. I love this technique here because she's going directly across the banana roll. Okay, do you feel how that's going over that band?
Yes.
So this is a thigh. The bottom of it is the femur. So you're not just restoring the fascia at the surface, which is what shows as the ravioli for the banana roll, but you're also restoring all the way down to the bone. So if you're working out, you know this, the blood and nerves run through the fascia. So fascia restoration is super important for being able to get that pump and also being able to access the muscles as well as flexibility and also for the overall shape. We take on the shape of our fascia. She's using the poke and wiggle technique, and you can really get right on either this band or this band and dig. And it feels different, right? It like literally feels like a rubber band. So you're trying to break that up. I also like the desensitization poking technique. This kind of tells the brain to get out of fight or flight and let the tissue get received. And then we also just have the, you know, the techniques where I call this the shoelace technique. So it's almost like you're trying to pull up your shoelaces with the FasciaBlaster. Now, that is half of your deal, okay? So you gotta break all of this up and get it beautiful and smooth. And then you gotta take this booty and you gotta condition that glute max, that glute med, that glute min, that TFL, high hamstring, so that this butt can lift up. Because I don't care how good your fascia is here. If your booty is smushing down, you are going to have banana roll. So if you just read the rest of the blog on heart butt, we have exactly how to target these muscles. Make sure you read the entire heart butt blog, and between the glute exercises and the FasciaBlaster, you should be able to take that banana roll down. Peace.